Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well today. If you've not seen me before, my name is Abby, the Mindset Fairy, and I'm here to help guide you on how to turn your dreams into a reality. If you have seen me before, then welcome back. So today's video is all about our perception on the habits that we need to put in place to achieve our dreams. So when you are setting a goal, whether or not your goal is to lose weight, get fitter, healthier, to change jobs, to change house, to improve your family life, maybe to start a family, whatever it is that is your goal, there are certain changes that you need to make in your life to work towards that goal. So most of this comes down to our daily habits or our weekly habits, the things that we have to do within the week in order to be able to work towards that end goal. So if it's getting fitter and healthier, it's changing your diet, increasing your exercising more regularly, making healthier choices, upping your water. If you're trying to start a family, you might need to lose weight to do that, or you might be in an IVF process. There's a number of different things that need to happen on a regular basis in order to start making those steps. And a lot of the time when we start to plan out that route, we start to think of, okay, so if I want to be fitter and healthier, for example, I have to go to the gym 3 times a week. I have to cut out the excess of carbs and sugar. I have to increase my water. I have to do this. I have to do that. To change jobs, you might be going, I have to take on additional products, or I have to take on additional learning, or I have to bridge that gap to be able to go for that promotion. I have to learn about that industry in order to be able to get a job in that industry. And when we're coming from a place of, I have to do this, you're looking at it from a place of lack. So I currently don't have this habit in place. I need that habit in place to be able to make that jump. So I have to make these changes. And the thing is that when us as human beings, we don't like to be told what we have to do we? So I'm the same. I don't like thinking that I have to make the effort to do something, because for me, it then allows me to have that loophole of, well, I just can't be bothered today. I'll just do it tomorrow because I have to do it at some point. So what's another day? And that kind of then starts to snowball with, I have to do it 3 times a week, but if I do it once, then at least I've done something. Or if I do it every other week, then at least I'm doing something towards it because I have to do it anyway. So what's the point in enjoying it? What's the point in pushing myself to do it? And it becomes like a battle of wills against the you that you want to be and the you that you are now, where you're quite comfortable in those bad habits because, you've sustained them for a long time and you don't really want to have to sustain the changes, though you want the end result. So what do we do about that? How do we change our mindset? How do we change our point of view to make those changes easier for us? Best way to do it that I found is you change the language that you're using. So the language in which we talk to ourselves more than we talk to anyone else in the world. And it's important to make sure that we are listening to the voice within, and that voice within is coming from a place of love and being grateful and appreciative and, looking at all the positives. Because when we speak from that place to ourselves, we then start to feel more positive and we start to feel more aligned and we start to feel like the habits that we're changing are more achievable. So what can you say instead of, I have to go to the gym 3 times a week? I have to learn those new skills. So what I want you to do is I want you to try and flip it around. I get to go to the gym 3 times a week because I have the money to pay for the membership. I get to feel fitter and stronger and nourish my body because I have the opportunity to do this. I get to take on additional learning and improve my career because I have the time to be able to do this. And as soon as you start to think of it as, I am able to do this because I get to do this, you start to think of it from a place of a lot more of more gratitude. So I have to work out at home because I don't have the money for a gym membership. No, I get to use the free open sources to improve my fitness and my health without it costing me a penny in the comfort of my home. How great is that? I get to make the healthier choices on the menu while I'm out, because then my body is nourished, my body feels better, I feel better. I get to have that feeling because that option is available to me. And as soon as you start to think of it that way, it all becomes a lot more exciting. It all becomes becomes easier to make those choices. It becomes easier to get up that little bit earlier and go to the gym, or to exercise, or to get up half an hour earlier and spend half an hour on your laptop doing some additional learning. Because you have the opportunity to work towards that goal. So why wouldn't you? You have the opportunity to install those healthier habits, which are going to make you feel better. It's going to make your body feel better. It's going to make your mind feel better. It's going to make your soul feel better. To see the progress that you have the opportunity to make makes all the difference. And when you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you're having a bad day and everything is against you and you just don't really feel like it, but you get to feel better by making that choice. You get to still work towards your goals. You are able to still do this because you are still able to, despite everything being a car crash and going awful that day, you still get to work towards that goal. You still get to nourish your body, nourish your mind. You still get to make those steps, to make, even if that's the only thing in that day that feels worthwhile, you have the opportunity to do that. You don't have to do it. You don't have to work towards your goals. You don't have to get fitter and healthier, though it's advised to be. You don't have to work towards that promotion. You can stay where you are. You can stay in the house that you're in. You can stay in the relationship that you're in. You can stay as a family how you are without making those changes. You don't have to move forward, but you want to. And you get to. So why not? And as soon as you start to view it from that viewpoint, the whole process is so much easier. And it's so much more fulfilling. And once you've done that workout, made that healthy choice, done that studying, done whatever it is that you needed to do that day to start to work towards their goals, that sense of fulfillment you get is going to be so much bigger than if you forced yourself to do it. Because if you forced yourself to do it, you'd be like, well, that's one thing off my list, and you move forward. But if you really want it and you get to do it and you're able to do it, and it's a privilege to be in the situation to be able to do it, and then you've achieved it, think of how much better that feels. Think of how much easier it feels to make that same choice the next day. Think of how much quicker you're going to get to where you want to be by building in those habits. It takes 66 consecutive days to build a habit for it to become part of your life. If you have to do it every day for 66 days, most people just don't need to start. But if you get it, you have the ability to. You get the opportunity to make those changes consistently and build it into a part of your life. So you are living that life that you want to live in 66 days. 66 days, consistently working towards it. Imagine how much closer you'll be. It's all about your mindset. It's all about that perception. It's all about the way that you talk to yourself and the way that you view it. Are you making it a chore, or are you making it a privilege? So I hope that helps, and I'll speak to you guys all soon.